Hello. Yes, I think audio is working. How are you all doing? Oh, that's okay. That's chat. Oh, there's chat again. Interesting. Must have cleared that somehow. Not sure what happened there. Oh well. Welcome. Welcome to this stream. We'll be playing some Randomizer, Link to the Past Randomizer today, with crowd control. Crowd control is a lot of fun. We played it a few times last year. While I explain, I'm gonna open all the windows I'm gonna need to have opened to successfully navigate today. Alright, so yeah, we're gonna play Randomizer. The usual, you know, all items are spread around the world. Ganon is trying to hide her presence away so that, you know, Christmas is not happening unless we save it. So that's going to be the goal. But yes, today's a little bit different. If you are watching from Twitch directly, you'll be spotting a button. There should be an overlay on your screen, crowd control. If you click it and you donate to St. Jude from there, you will be able to get coins. You can get 100 free coins if you click the donate button. But if you want more than that, you're gonna have to donate. Every dollar for charity will give you 100 coins. Those coins you can use to activate all kinds of effects. They will affect my game while I'm playing it, so you can make my life easier, or you can make my life difficult. It's really up to you what you wanna do. Very, you know, that's a lot of power you have. So yeah, we didn't reach our goal of $400, where we would be playing a key sanity seed. That would have made things even more difficult, but you didn't hit that goal. That being said, I'm going to talk a little bit about St. Jude. So if you want to get your coins early and you get me to $400 before I start the seed, there is still a chance we'll do it. But other than that, we will be playing through this game. We'll be finishing it, hopefully. With or without your help. It looks like the chat is really not happy, or is it hiding things after a while? I thought I disabled that, but well, I'll keep an eye on that. Let me know if chat messages do show up. I thought they might disappear after a few seconds, something like that. Cool. Alright, so what we're doing today is we are raising money as part of our Advent Calendar. The Advent Calendar is an event by ClanQuest, where every day we show off an entry, a creation, anything really from one of our clan members. Now so far we have had a few streams, videos, articles, events, all kinds of stuff really. It's a wide variety of stuff. There's a link in chat if you want to follow that. As well as being a great way to show off all the talents in our clan. We also are raising money for charity as part of it. This year we are raising money for St. Jude's Children's Research Hospital for it, which is a research hospital where they not only treat children without ever giving them a bill, they also do a bunch of research in not just curing but also preventing diseases such as childhood cancer and other diseases that affect children. And they share their research results with hospitals all around the world so that everybody can benefit from it, not just the people who happen to live close to St. Jude. So I think that's a really great cause. And I hope that there will be a mixed, you know, you will maybe want to donate money to make life difficult for me, but at the same time I hope you are all willing to share some of your money for this great cause. If you cannot donate, feel free to share this stream. The link to this, we'll be streaming for a few hours with friends, family, whoever. The more people see this, the more we can do for the children, as they say. Yeah, like I said, donations will allow you to participate today in the stream. So by all means donate. Do notice you do need to donate to the Twitch extension. If you donate to the Tiltify campaign directly, you will not get any coins. It will still go to a good cause, but you won't be able to do things with it. Before we get started, and to give you a few more minutes to maybe get us over that $400 mark, in case you want to see a slightly harder seed, I'll try and open my window with donations. So since last stream, that was Star Trek Borg last weekend, which was a whole lot of fun. I had a lot of fun watching that. Hopefully the VOD should be up in the next few days, but because of some outages, internet outages, we need to edit all the different parts together to make sure it's one video on YouTube. We did get a few other donations. We got a donation from Santa, $5. Spy Woman, another $5. Francine and Skater Danman, a $10 donation, and Derp, another $10 donation. So very much appreciated. Appreciate all the contributions. Hopefully we'll get to a goal of 1,200 by the end of the month. It's getting a bit close towards the end of the month, so I'm hoping we can make a good chunk. Can take a good chunk out of that goal today. Finally, before we get started, I do need to do all the tracking myself. So usually when I stream Randomizer runs, I have a process automatically tracking items for me. I can't do that today because there's a process running all the silly effects you're going to send at me. Meaning I have to do everything myself. So if I miss something, feel free to call it out in chat. Let's hope the randomizer works properly. Yeah. If I miss any items or anything on the tracker, feel free to call it out. I will update it when I can. So let me get all the windows open I need. There we go. That's all the windows. No new donations, so standard it is. Oh. I'm already messing up. That's not a good start. Cireon. Oh, there's no numbers. Oh, come on. I can't spell. This is not gonna fit. This is not gonna fit. There you go. Close enough. Close enough. Alright. As you see, we have a skin that is appropriately Christmassy. So, without further ado, let's get going. Alright. Okay, that's nice. That's gonna make things... I did not tweet a reminder. I do not have easy access to them Twitters. That is typically done by our social team. Oh, I forgot the sign. This is not a great start. I'm not necessarily going for a good time today, alright? But hey, we got an armor upgrade. That will make me a little bit survivable. Instantly ruined all the Christmas. Yeah. Arrows. That's not super useful. Hey, Spy Woman. Alright, just some monies. Ah! Woo, that's a fast guy. And, oh, that's like no monies. Alright. So, we do not start with any weapon. So, doing the normal escape sequence you start the game with is not particularly helpful. I messed up. I need to actually There we go. Oops, did the tracker just disappear, or is that still there? No, that's still there. Need to move some windows around again. That item I did. What did we just get? Did somebody check? I was not paying attention. Did we just get an item? Money? More money? Oh yeah, we got more money. Okay, good. There's sadly no... yeah, it was a red rupee. Ooh, do we want money? No, we don't want money yet. Sadly, we do not have, full chests in this game. There's no freeze effects. Alright. Ooh, money! I'll take that. I'll take that. I'll take that. Ow, okay. He's dead. Fine, he's dead. Alright, let's look what's in here. So the reason we check this item even though we can't get it is because this is a really hard item to get. You need to do quite a significant side quest when it comes to randomizers. It's part of the main quest normally, but when it comes to randomizers, you nearly never have to do it. But sometimes that's an item you do actually need. In which case you typically actually do check the item so that you know if you need to do the side quest or not. Ooh, that's a bottle. Green bottle too. Green goes good. Let me mark that on the tracker. It's always nice to get a bottle before you hit Kakariko Village. Unlocks another check. Magic powder. Okay, interesting. We don't have any bombs. Without bombs, we can't really do much in Kakariko. Because almost all the item checks need bombs. You can sort of gamble. Oh, that's the wrong. Well, that's fine. That's fine. You can sort of gamble that you will get bombs, but that. Why? Why did you take rupees away from me? I was like, what's happening? What's happening? And then I realized we're playing crowd control, so of course I'm gonna be losing money. So yeah, we can go to Kakariko, but it will not do much. Alright, so I'm gonna use a little glitch here. It's called the hula hand. Basically, if I jump down here 3 times... the screen position right now is not currently reset correctly. I messed up. So let me do it. You're the police, so you're confiscating the money I stole. Ah, I see. Let me double check what is being chatted at me. Alright, so we're jumping down 3 times, which doesn't reset the camera correctly. Now, the nice thing is that if the camera is in a very specific position, and you fall into a hole like this, you enter up in this room. And this room has a bunch of money that I'm also stealing. I want those 5 rupees as well. And it will also always spit you out at Link's house, which is where I actually wanted to be, but I accidentally spawned in the wrong spot. So, you know, this is not a bad way to make up for that time. So the reason I'm spawning here and going this particular way is because there are some bushes here, and there is a 50-50 chance that they spawn a bomb. So as you can see, we have found 2 of them right now. That might be enough, but we'll do one more here. Okay, that's not the worst RNG. We do have bombs. I should probably mark bombs. We also have the magic powder. So the item there is bombs, which is interesting, but it is a bit of time to get those items. I am probably better off not doing that. I can find bombs in a easier to reach spot. There's also bombs here, which you can't get until we get boots. So, oh, good. Oh, fine. So we are going to be visiting this little shed in the corner. Normally you don't really pay attention to it, but it is actually a really interesting location because you can open it. Inside there's guaranteed 2 rats. Oh, there's a donation. Thank you, Spy Woman. I'll get to that in a moment. Ow! Rude. Alright, we are maxed out on bombs. Let me double check quickly. Yeah, thank you for your $5 donation, Spy Woman. No comment. Alright, so now that we have our bombs, we can actually start... Did you donate through the overlay, Spy Woman? I told at the start of the stream you can only get coins if you watch on Twitch. There should be a an overlay to which you need to donate. Oh, you did get coins, I think. It shows up in the thing, yeah. So there's a tab where you have all the effects, and you can just, you know, pick one. You found the effects. Okay. I honestly don't know what we just got. Did we get an item? We got gloves! Oh, okay! Hi! I should be paying attention. Gloves! Yay! You'll save the effects for later. I see. Yeah, you can use the coins throughout the entire stream, but after the stream they lapse. Alright, so that's a few more item checks. Yeah, I need to mark everything manually, so I'm gonna be forgetting that a lot. So like I said, feel free to remind me. Oh, look at that, more money. Money. So yeah, this is a pretty standard start of a randomizer run. There's a lot of checks here. And there's a hammer. Hammer is absolutely amazing. Hammer is a weapon. Like, I can use it instead of a sword. A sword would be nicer, but even without a sword, a hammer can definitely make certain things much easier on us. Hammer also unlocks access to the magic powder cave, so we'll be doing that before saving and quitting. And there's the fire rod. That's a really nice weapon. And there's the cane of Samaria. Those are all nice items to have. And there's the mushroom. Okie dokie. Wow, this seed is pretty loaded early on in the start. It's probably trying to make up for the fact that you're gonna make my life difficult. While we're here, let's check the map, because we're not playing Key Sanity. We didn't hit $400. We'll be just checking what's on the map. So it's all crystals, but the Tower of Hera is a red crystal. This is actually a really good roll. Light dungeons tend to be much easier to complete than Dark World dungeons. So having crystals in the light world means you're all the more likely to finish the game quickly. Where's my magic powder? There we go, that's my magic powder. So we kind of have two choices right now. So typically what you would do at this stage of the game is you would do something called South Shore. South Shore has a bunch of good items. Once you have a weapon, it is really not a big deal to do it. That being said, we have both the fire rod as well as the gloves and a weapon, which makes the escape sequence very, very doable. So I'm gonna quickly check the back of escape here. That's 3 items. Potentially 3 items, might just be 2. I need to be careful because there's rats here. Money, map, bombs. Okay, so that's 2 items. That means there's 3 more items to go in castle. And given that we have a weapon and a fire rod, which makes the whole thing logically completable, we will be doing and finishing that. Just to get it out of the way, it's quite nice. We know we likely don't have to do Castle Tower. So let's take the hammer out. The nice thing about the hammer is that hammer has the same damage as the 3rd sword upgrade, I think. So the red sword, carrot stick. Yeah, let's... Oh, where are my mod icons? Mod icons, there we go. Ban. God, it's always the same with these Twitch bots. And now my entire screen is messed up. There we go. So you can do this dungeon. There we go. That's another item. You can do this dungeon with just bombs as weapon because bombs do damage as well. But it is not easy. So I tend to avoid it until it's absolutely necessary. I have had a run in the past though where oh my goodness. Okay, hello. I have had a run in the past where I needed to do the Tower of Hera with bombs. That was not fun. Oh, messed that on up. But yeah, the hammer is a nice weapon to have. We're also just the moon pearl away from getting access to the Dark World. Like, we could enter the Dark World right now, we would turn in a bunny, and a bunny can't really do anything. So it would not be very useful. But there we go. We do have access to the Dark World. Likely we will find a moon pearl sometime soon. Oh, the Dark World is pretty scary, but luckily we have blue gear. So one of the incentives I set up is that for every death, I will donate $5. Sometimes deaths are really nice. That being said, I think we got all the items here, so I don't think I have to die. I can just save and quit. So there's one more chest in the sewers, but we needed to find a... there needs to be one key in one of the chests, and we didn't find the key, so that must be the key. And the key won't be necessary. I started in this wrong space again. So now that we have done the castle, we can start doing South Shore, like I talked about earlier. Very likely we'll find the moon pearl there. Ow. But yeah, if you have any questions about the randomizer or any of the effects, feel free to ask them. Happy to explain. So we can't get to the chest right now because those blocks, you can only push them once and then they sort of lock into place. The reason I do it this way is because if you do it the other way, where you can get to the chest, you can't go to the back. Alright, so there's a heart container. That's not a bottle. Okay, so this is really important. We need to remember that there is a fairy in the bottle. So one of the things you might do in this game quite a lot is you might purposely die, because that respawns you at the start of your current dungeon or otherwise. Of course, if you have a fairy automatically revives you when you die. So if you try using that trick of killing yourself, then you need to be a bit careful. Alright, so that's 1 down. That's 2 down. And I'm gonna make my life easy. I'm just gonna use some magic. Alright, so we don't need those bombs. Hookshot? Okay, hookshot is really nice to have early on. Another bottle. It's a bottle seed, this. Bow? Holy crap, okay. This might make Eastern Palace fully beatable. Wow, this is a really front-loaded seed. That can be a good thing. That means we'll potentially be this might be a really quick seed. It could also be bad, because it means we might open up all the options, right? Like we can reach basically the entire game, and we're looking for one specific item without knowing where it is. It opens up the option for some really bad luck. So we'll need to keep, we need to be careful here. Okay, so these crabs are really painful. Luckily we have a blue tunic, so it's not too bad. Right, so this is a shield. Shields are not super useful in this game. Alright, so that was South Shore. A few more checks we can do. A lot of them are sort of out of the way. But because we got a bow means we can almost finish Eastern Palace. There's a few rooms where you need a lamp. For one chest. Which is a little bit scary. But assuming that the big key is not in that particular chest, we can completely finish that dungeon. And hey, that is not a bad thing. That would get us our first crystal. We would be orphaning a single check. So we would have 1 check left in the dungeon that we might have to go all the way back for. So we can talk to this guy. Swamp Palace has the green pendant, which is interesting. That means we might not find the mirror until, well, at all, really. Okay, nothing of too much use here. So of course I like finding the mirror. The mirror is a really big convenience item. Most of the game can be completed without mirror. Especially now that we have the hookshot and the hammer. But if you would get it right now, that would unlock the possibility that the green pendant unlocks items. So it's a mixed bag. Alright, so first dungeon. Eastern Palace. This is the dungeon you normally do first, so it's actually one of the more straightforward dungeons of the game. And we need to be counting items really carefully in here. Alright, so that's the compass. That doesn't count as an item. We know that there's 3 items in this dungeon. There's a chance we might not find all of them. There's also a chance we will. Oh, come on. So we can take a little bit of a shortcut. Normally you're not supposed to have the hookshot here, so you can just jump across. Okay, that counts as an item. Ooh, thanks for the raid. Welcome to this stream where we are playing Link to the Past Randomizer with crowd control to raise money for St. Jude. Perhaps somebody can put the Advent campaign link in the chat. Ow! Good luck, thank you. Now I'm distracted. Oh dear, it's not going very well. Come on. Still pretty early in the seed. There's the big key. Okay, that makes this a fully beatable dungeon. Despite not having the lamp. Ooh, okay. That is a shame. That means that there is an item in the dark chest. And while there are some dark rooms I can do, those are not one of them. So we're gonna have to get back here at some point. Maybe. Maybe not. We'll see. We'll see. What am I doing? What am I doing? What am I doing? Don't need to kill those guys. Alrighty. These I do need to kill. Oh, the next room is going to be a bit of a pain without sword. But we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. There might be a faster way to do it, but... usually get them. There we go. Let's finish this boss. That should get us our first crystal at least. Got him. Oh, there's a sword! Yay! Okay. That was definitely worth going into here for then. So we have one item left here. We do have the crystal, and we do have ourselves a sword. Alright, excellent. Really, really good dungeon. We are running out of locations. Let's see. Is the fastest way to save and quit? I think the fastest way is to save and quit. Boop, 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 boop. Am I going to... we don't have a moon pearl yet. Okay, I'm gonna do a little bit of a one-off check then. Just because it wouldn't be the first time that I left this check until very late. And it was like... it might have been the moon pearl or like the mirror. Rabbit becomes a reindeer. I don't know. I haven't actually checked what the rabbit skin is. That would be a lot of fun. There's two Christmas skins as well. One with a red hat and one with a hat that is the same color as the tunic. So it's hard to say which one. Like one of them might have a better bunny skin, but I didn't check. Alright, so the ledge item is not worth getting. Lots of 20 rupee items. But that being said, we've gotten a lot of good items in Kakariko, so I can't complain really. Hello, hello, hello. Boop, boop, boop. We'll see what's down here. Alright, so that was not the thing I was looking for. Sad. I'm going to have a think. What is the best way to do this? I could fake Flipper and get some extra items, but I don't think... You know, without the moon pearl, there's only very little I can get. So we'll do a normal, old-fashioned mushroom turn-in. We have so much money, so we can do Zora as well, which is good. Can't do Zora Ledge, sadly. Oh, actually, I can take a little bit of a shortcut here. Alright, so that's the mushroom turn-in. And what does it get us? If this is the moon pearl, we will change our plans significantly. It is only 20 rupees. I don't think we need a potion right now. Okay, so Zora is almost certainly to have the item we need. Oh, at least it should give us progression, because I think it's the last check. Like, I think we're last locating this right now. Unless I messed up my my item count somewhere. I don't think so. Ah! 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 Crabs! Alright, I have a sword now. Alrighty. What's that? Oh, that's the red boomerang. It's a nice item to have, but I'm not gonna come back here for... I always struggle with that corner. I'm not gonna come back here. Hey Santa, how are you doing? You're on stream, as you can see. Look at the hat. Beep 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 beep. Alright, so what does the fish have for us? The book! Oh my god, okay, that is an interesting item. So the book gives us access to Desert Palace, and nothing more right now. If only I had done these things the other way around. Because we were just in the desert earlier. But that is how randomizers be sometimes. So let's think. We can actually finish Desert Palace, I think. We have a light source. We have gloves. It depends on what the torch item is. If the torch item is a big key, or a key locking a big key, we can't. But if there is a big key accessible, then we can finish this dungeon, which is great. Link doing some praying. Please help us in a fight against Ganon. That's his name. So yeah, this is a quest for a moon pearl right now. Quest for the moon pearl. There's a lamp. Okay. That means we can't complete this dungeon. No, that's the key. Lamp unlocks mountain. Okay. I'll take it. I'll take it. The ledge has a mirror. So the mountain, I could have gone there without the lamp, I guess. I've kinda be practicing that, but I'm not very good at it. Alright, so we're gonna go up the mountain. The mountain is a really good place to be right now. We can fully finish Tower of Hera. We can finish all the light world checks. Ooh, thank you for the donation. That was not a donation to the overlay. Just a reminder that if you donate to Tiltify directly, you do not get coins. Where's my window? Thank you, Low Monster, for 100 euros. Jeesh. Oh, wow. Oh, there you go. There's your coins. Took a while to show up. Where am I going? That is a lot of coins. That means I need to fear for my life right now. Quite a lot. I don't actually know. It might actually pick up on Tiltify donations automatically if you link accounts or something like that. Not sure. But to be sure, I recommend you use the tool on the stream to donate. Get yourself some coins. And oh dear. Make life very, very difficult for me. What if you Zelda accounts instead? I don't think that works. And there's the Moon Pearl. I told you it was the Moon Pearl quest. Okay, so that unlocks the Dark World. Period. It's a big, big deal. Ow. Ah, okay, you did link on the stream and yeah. No, you're all good. You got all the coins. Where am I going? You got all the coins. All of them. What is it? 10,000? Jeez. Ouch. Things will be happening at some point, and I won't know when. Well, I will see the messages, but yeah. No, sorry, the lost the crowd control. You can try and reopen the tab. I am not entirely sure. Money, 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 bumps and money. Okay, good. Alright, let's see if I can. There we go. Boop. It's one of the more easy bump jumps, this. It saves a bunch of time. Saving time is good. Though, as you can see, I decided not to put the time tracker on. Because honestly... Yeah. But no, it's one of the extensions. You might have to re-enable it? I don't know. Okay, it's a high piece. Nerd Santa. Well, yeah. That's not the item I wanted to use. Oops. Refreshing worked. X. Why did I help you? I should not help you make my life hard. Well, you could make my life easier. You could give me like... You could give me like items. Like, there's also buffs. Hint, hint. You know? Could make this stream go by quicker. That's a good use of money. That's not what I wanted. That's definitely not... Ow! Meds good. Meds are important. do recommend not skipping your meds. Right. Why am I down here? Oh, I am so out of it today. I promise you, I practiced. I'm normally not as bad at this game. Question is, why aren't you? Oh, yeah. Fair enough. Alright, so we're gonna do and check the Tower of Hera, which we can full clear. We need a hammer here. Boop. Alright, so there's the map. We don't care about the map. We know how this dungeon looks. We've played this game before. Alright, so we know that the big key is in the basement. But we don't need a big key, right? Ah, darn it. Why is one hit KO more expensive than... that's... because it's more funny? I don't know. I have no idea. I took the prices. These are the default ones, I think. I don't know if I changed them at all. Please, 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 please. There we go. Oh, what am I doing? I can't... Yeah, I don't have the big key. I can't get that. Okay, so that's an item. But yeah, one hit KO, I guess it's more funny. Gives me a chance to survive. But you know, you can't just kill me. I have no idea. One hit KO can give me false hope. Yeah, exactly. Ow, ow. Ow. See, I don't need you to make the game hard for me. I seem to be failing. Oh. Ah! Thanks. Thanks. This is hard. This is really hard. Especially in a dungeon where walking in the wrong place has very serious consequences. Alright, there we go, there we go, there we go. Oh, 30 more seconds of this. Oh dear. Okay. I'm gonna give this a try. I'm gonna give it a try. Oh, come on. One more hit, one more hit, one more hit. No! 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 That's the worst hole to fall in! Ay, ay, ay. There's 100 swords, yes. Debuff sword. That means I have no sword, essentially. Why? Oh, cry, okay. It's no longer inverted now. Okay, I'm not sure. I think the debuff sword is not active. Might not be activating right now, because I don't have a sword, a lower tier of debuff. I cannot. Yeah, you can still claim the 3 coins if you go to the. Ooh, that's the ice rod, which means we have both items in this dungeon and the crystal. Excellent stuff. The debuff sword will activate the moment I get the next tier sword, but I can refund it at that time, I guess. Can't refund it right now. Cool. Let's quickly check. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure why it's not doing anything right now, but probably because I don't have a lower tier sword. Alright, so we don't need to check this item. So far we're doing well, I think. Ow. The flute is up there! Oh my goodness! I want the flute. I really want the flute. But I need a mirror for that. That is not a mirror. Okay, so let's mark this as flute. Alright. So, with the moon pearl that we got from the old man, Gary, we now have access to the Dark World. So let's go and do some Dark World stuff. Ooh, we have 2 crystals. That's really good. This might be a really fast seed. What? Ah! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! 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 Nope! 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 I can dodge. Yuck! Uh-oh. 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 No! No! Let me go! Oh, the game is so laggy. The game is so laggy. I'm at the bottom of the packing over there. Yeah. What the heck is that? What? What are those sprites? Oh, I have a fairy. Well, rip fairy, I guess. What are these sprites? Oh my goodness, what are those sprites? That's horrifying. The attack of the chickens. Alright, we're in the Dark World now. Ow. Can you get out of here, please? Thank you. Fairy! Come here! No! Thank you. Oh, oh. Oh, thank you for the fairy. That's appreciated. It's a refund, I guess, for my death. Should have a fairy now again. Wait, I don't have a fairy? Not entirely sure what's happening. There's no fairy. I'll refund it. Not sure why it's not happening. Ooh, more money, more money, more money. Alright, so nothing there. Oh, let's check actually where the crystals are. Ooh, good. Feasttown is a crystal. Feasttown, we can actually full clear right now. Good, good, good. Skullwoods. Yeah, Swamp Palace. We knew Swamp Palace. Skullwoods? Okay, interesting. Misery Mire is a crystal. Hello? Tracker? Weird. My tracker was really weird. And Ice Palace is another thingy map up. Alright, cool, cool, cool. Alright. There is some really, really good stuff. Okay, this, like, we're quite lucky on this seed, I would argue. we rolled some really good stuff. Good, because I'm sure you folks will not make it easier. But at least the game is making it nice and easy for me. There's the Master Sword. Oh, the debuff sword disappeared. Did it refund you? Might have refunded you. I do have a better sword now, though. And more money! Wow! If only all of this money was for charity. Okay, it refunded. Good, good, good. Yeah, it probably was like, hey, it can't... Ooh, thank you for the... heart. Yeah, take my money. Money! Expect that debuff. Okay, okay, okay. Just, I will warn you, the boss for this dungeon, it does not matter how much damage any of your weapons does, so... I would not worry about debuffing anything for this dungeon. Well, you can debuff my armor, I guess, but... All the weapons do the same amount of damage to blind. Thanks for the heart container, really appreciate it. Debuff armor, good idea. Okay. I see how it is. Doing this boss on green armor with 5 hearts, it's not gonna be easy now. Alright, 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 alright. Back to the game. Let me try and focus. Let me try and focus. We got ourselves an item. Okay, we got ourselves the key. It's a bunny with a Santa hat. That counts, right? That's really cute. Actually. That's really cute. Don't know if it's better or worse than a reindeer, but I'm not complaining. Alrighty. Oh dear. Get out of the way. Ah, not the fairy bottle. Gotcha. Yeah, you can probably put stuff in there. Yeah. Let me... fail horribly. Okay, let's just risk it. What can go wrong? This room is only called Hellway. Nothing like fishing up a ball of chain. Ball and chain, yeah. The ball and chain is such a weird item, I feel. I have died in this room more times than I care to admit. They should have just given the spinner more room to breathe in that game. Spinner best item. Changed my mind. Hyrule Warriors added a spinner as one of the options for Link to fight with, and it is so much fun. And actually reasonably good. Buff sword? Well, that's appreciated. That means I can one-hit all of these. Or not. Oh, right, because I am hitting these with sword beams, not with the sword. buff. Gimme this item. I think the buff even buffs my sword beams. That's really nice. Sword beams are usually pretty bad. Alright, here we go. It is boss time. I'm gonna try and beat it before you can make this really hard on me. Okay, made it harder on myself. So the thing about this boss is it's deterministic. So if you follow a certain set of inputs, you can just finish it. Uh oh. No. Yes. Whew. Alright, that is Thieves Town done. So I think the big one that we could get right now, like the big item that would be really useful, is the what am I call it? Titan's Mitts. Because that would unlock a whole bunch of extra Dark World access. Other than that, I mean, a mirror would be nice. We will need the boots at some point. Boots would be nice to get too. Oh, speaking of mitts. Wow. Okay. I am apparently quite good at predicting things. We are gonna take our little frog here on a long expedition. The thing is, normally you need the magic mirror to take this this frog back to where he belongs. But I don't have a magic mirror, so I'm gonna need it to do it the slow way around, which is saving and quitting. But if I save and quit, you know, there's a lot of checks here that I can do first. So we gotta do all these checks first. Easy as that. And we can't use boots anyway, so this won't slow us down significantly. More bombs! Come on! Silvers! Okay, I'll take silvers. That makes the final boss fight much easier. Boop, 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 boop. Yeah, let's take Frog all the way. We're going to go all the way around the world. Round the world, around the world. He doesn't mind. Dark World is really nice and scenic, isn't it? Watch me get the mirror right now. That would be funny. But yeah, the thing is, the mirror might be locked behind this sequence, so... You know what? I will take that heart piece, because I do not know what you will send to me. The Darkwood music is really good. Funny enough, I like the bunny Darkwood music the most, but you hear it very rarely in randomizers. Hard piece, hard container. Yes, that's what I said. You can't claim anything otherwise. It's not like it's recorded or anything. Alright. We can actually full clear the Palace of Darkness, I just realized. So, I think that is not a bad next move. All right, so we did our little big tour around the world. So if you save and quit, look, Frog is still there. Zelda's gone though. Look, Zelda is gone. It's a technical detail because the game can only hold one companion in memory at the same time. So when you're carrying the gnome around, it can't load Zelda. So Zelda is currently stuck somewhere in the void. Alas, alas, alas. So sending this guy back. That should unlock this particular check. Yeah. Oh, that was for no reason. Okie dokie. So now, like I said, I want to do Pod. I think Pod is really good. Skullwoods is another one that might be worth checking. Pod is full clearable, so yeah, I think we'll do Pod. Zelda's just been kidnapped again. Yeah, exactly. But while I'm here, I will quickly grab the purple chest. I'll take my hammer out. Thank goodness these are friendly cuckoos. Alright, let's check what's down here. Heart piece. It's sort of worth getting. Right, so purple chest, same as before. We can't really we sadly can't really use the mirror to take it back to its owner, so we'll have to do it the old-fashioned way, which is saving and quitting. I don't know if that's the old-fashioned way. It's a way that works. Okay. That was a waste of time. So now we're gonna go to the Dark World and do the Palace of Darkness. Misery Mire is a... let me think. Misery Mire is a pendant. That's what you need the flute for. We don't need the flute for anything else. Mirror might be optional in this playthrough. I don't think we need the mirror to finish this game. So, if we don't find mirror at all, that might still be okay. It's just inconvenient. Also, if we find the mirror before we have all the items to finish the game, that might also be inconvenient, because that means items we need might be behind the mirror. That's sort of how that works. But for now, we are charging ahead, doing pod. After pod, we only have Ice Palace, for which we need flippers. Turtle Rock, for which we need one of the medallions. We don't know which yet. And Desert Palace, for which we need boots. So... footwear. Footwear is going to be the key in this seed. As it so often is. I do hope we find a red tunic, because the red tunic would make Link look like proper Santa, and I would get a lot of enjoyment out of, where is it? There, out of that. Santa Link, huh? Let's not go there, or let's actually, yeah, let's. Okay, we found one key, no items. One key, no items. Why am I doing this? Go for 100%. I could go for 100%. I don't know, maybe I should set like a donation goal for going 100%. Could 100% the game. Oh darn, I don't have a key. Should have thought about it. Boots! Boots! So we found one key in the front so far. Boots are such a massive, nicely convenience item, because you can just do this and lose more health than you would have lost otherwise, but, oh, you know. That's 2 keys. That's 3 keys, so the final key will be in that front chest. I am actually tempted to just finish the dungeon first. Yeah, let's do that. I have the items to finish it. I'm in this side of the dungeon. We'll just do the boss first, and then we'll go back and do the front. That's the kind of stuff you do when you play Randomizer sometimes. You just, you know, do things in a funny order. Ow. Da 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 da. Boots unlocks a few checks there as well. Would be nice to get the mirror for those, though. At the same time, I don't want the mirror, of course. Oh. I was so sure I had the other item selected there. Oh dear. I'm doing badly at this room. There, die. Die, die, die. Die, turtle, die. Yes. Boss time! Please don't. Please no. Please no. There we go. And then we'll use some arrows. There we go. Hammer go poke. Yes. Okay. We got one item out of pod so far. We got the crystal out of pod. Alright, so we can finish Desert Palace after this, which we'll probably do. Which means we only have Ice Palace and Turtle Rock left. Now, with the Fire Rod... Oh, did the one hit KO not work? That is unfortunate. That is really unfortunate. One sec, give me a second. I just manually tried sending a one-hit KO. No, that doesn't seem to work. It doesn't show up in my window at all. As in, it doesn't even show you tried. So... yeah, I'm very confused. Is the connection broken, maybe? Yeah, you should have got the money back, yeah. Double Ganon, what? Okay. A one-hit KO might not work in certain rooms? Might not work in dungeons? No idea. No idea. I have only done limited tested, so... not much I can do about it, I'm afraid. It's not my my extension, my code, so... yeah. Are there effects that do still work? Or are all of them broken right now? So if that's the case, I will definitely work on fixing it. If it's just a few effects that are broken. Shield obtained, yeah. Oh, I should mark that. Or rather, the red shield has been obtained. Ow. Bombos. I can run a test effect as well if needed, from my end. If you don't want to spend coins on it. No, that didn't work either. Could you try reloading the page? Maybe the extension is no longer hooked up? Let's see. That is really odd. I've never had this before. We've run this before and it was always fine. Effect list. Let's see. What effect shall I try? One that is not... Okay, it seems like my connection is broken. So, it seems the connection... I can't send any of the things. So, give me one moment to finish this dungeon. I'm almost done here. Then I'll save and quit, and I will, restart the game. I think the connection somehow ended up broken. Alright, so let me save and quit, because we did all the items. Let me... File, save state, just in case. Exit. Alright. Let's relaunch the game. Yeah, the problematic thing is that... let me go to a... Oh. Safe spot. This is safe. The thing is that the effects don't show up, like... Oh, there you go! Cuckoo Storm is currently causing issues with some instances of the randomizer. Ah, okay. It might have been the Cuckoo Storm. Let's see. Okay. Did it completely break our instance? That would be so unfortunate. Oh no. It was the birds. Yeah. Oh no. Yeah, none of the effects are working anymore. Yep. Okay. Let me see if there's a way to fix this. Oh, this is unfortunate. How did I spell double C? I'm trying to figure out if there's a way to fix it, but I can't find anything. Okay. Just doing some research here. Damn. I might have to restart the session. I just don't know if the coins get refunded. Yep, connect, yada yada yada. Okay, I will restart a session. Yeah, check the Discord, but I'll restart the session probably. Hopefully. That will fix things. Boop! I have restarted the session. I'm hoping that will do the trick. If not, then I am at a loss. Quite gutted about that. Or we need to start a completely different instance, basically, new seed. But a new session should hopefully do the trick. Okay. I managed to send an effect again, so I think I fixed it. I am, however, going to disable the cuckoos. So hopefully that will no longer break. Let me know if you have to refresh to have your coins. I hope so, and I think so. Otherwise, we'll figure something out. But yeah. You're sad, but understand it's necessary. Yeah. Yeah, let me know if the coins are still there. I don't know if I can manually hand out coins. But yeah, that's it. I have disabled Cuckoo Storm. I have absolute tons of coins right now. Excellent. Awesome. Things are working again. This is good. I'm gonna set up my screen again, so we can keep playing. Sorry for this interruption. Ooh, thank you. Thank you for the useless gold bee. Oh, there we go. I needed to set up the dashboard. Yeah, that was really unfortunate. But thanks everybody who sat through that and is still here to watch. My sincerest apologies. Cool. We can do Desert Palace. Let's go and do Desert Palace. You gave me a B. Look, Bs can be useful. Just... Hey, thank you for the heart. Yeah, everybody should be able to get another 100 coins because I restarted the session. So that's a little side effect. Everybody can get another 100 coins now. Yay! It's a little reward. But yeah. Damn, sorry about that. I mean, not my fault, but surely that was a little bit disappointing. I cannot give you coins for past donations. Only donations through the whatchamacallit. When did I update my crowd control? A week ago? But yeah, it seems to be working again. So let's hope it stays working. Just restarting the session seems to have fixed it. But thanks for working along with me, Kebab, to fix it. Oh, you don't see the free coins button. Then I don't know. You might only get the free coins if you have no current coins. So when you run out of coins, you might be able to get another 100. There was a bug where one hit KO lasted for 10 instead of 1 minute. Oh my goodness. That would not have been fun. But yeah, fantastic. I'm glad we're back. If any of the effects are not triggering again, then let me know and we'll just restart again. But see, even after all those times I've streamed, still running into things like that. Oh no, ice fit. Oh no. Uh-oh. Ice physics in this game are the worst. Thanks. I love how you're sending me ice physics in the desert. What didn't get fixed about ice physics? Oh no, what are you telling me now? Come on. Alright, so let's finish this dungeon with ice physics. It's showing 28 seconds left on my screen, so... Ow! Okay, ice physics in this dungeon is harder than I thought. Oh, that might be infinite. Ah. Ah. Well, we'll see. It's meant to run out soon. Ah, yeah, it ran out. It ran out. Thank goodness. All right, let's do this dungeon. This boss. Hopefully, I can get the timing right. He says as he misses off. Oh, come on! No, 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 no! Oh, crud! Hey, I got one of them. I got two of them. Ah! Where? Oh, oh, oh no! Ow! Oh, I have 2 health left. No! Uh-oh. 1.5. Got him! Got him, got him, got him! That was not easy. That was not easy. Alright, let's look. We can't do Ice Palace yet. I mean, we can do Ice Palace. We could try and do Ice Palace out of sequence. Shall we? I think we shall just do that. Oh my goodness gracious. No, 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 it's still going. It's... yeah. Okay, so I am going to be sequence breaking. Ice Palace. The timer, the reason the timer is sometimes weird is it tries to account for things like screen transition. So if I transition from one place to another, it pauses the timer, but it looks a bit funny sometimes. I'm so confused right now. I'm now used to inverse controls, but also not, and everything is weird. But alright, let's do Ice Palace. Which, strictly speaking, I'm not allowed to swim yet, right? Like, swimming is... strictly speaking, you need the flippers for that. But... I do know how to swim without flippers in some places, so... So the thing is, if the entrance to Turtle Rock is Bombos, then in theory, we already have all the items to beat the game, and we are in Go mode. So we could be, well, Go mode, Go mode. We're not in Go mode, I'm just cheating my way through it. That might make this a very short seed. But this seed is so far being really kind to me. Ah, come on. There we go. Wait, what did we get out of the first chest? An item, right? Yeah, an item. Till the last item I need is behind the mirror. Yeah, that would be really be something, huh? I mean, there's a chance. Right now, I think the only item we hard need is whatever crystal of medallion is Turtle Rock. Because Turtle Rock will be the last key. We have all the items to beat Turtle Rock. The only thing we need to do is enter Turtle Rock. The key. Another key. Oh, this is unfortunate. No, and this is definitely very unfortunate. Okay, that's fine, that's fine, that's fine. It's not a key. Okay, that means we're missing one item. And to get to that item, we need to make quite the detour. Because the way I did this dungeon. Yeah, don't mind me, just going backwards through locked doors. As you do. There's a key here. Ow. There's some ice physics. Hello. Can you... Bad game. That was not really worth going back for, but... This room is so much easier the other way around. Uh-oh. 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 No! Okay, that's the first death of today. That's the first death of today. I need to update that, huh? Where is it? Where is it? Where am I keeping my deaths? Woof! RIP! It was my own stupid fault as well. It's not the slowest dungeon to die in, luckily, but... Yeah, Kuka Storm is a breaking one. It's a shame, it's a fun one, but yeah. Something that's just how... Sometimes that's just how things are. Gosh, I love the Christmas hat. So good. Don't make me die again, please. There is a fairy in the next room. Worth it. Thanks for adding a single rupee. I really appreciate that. Oh, it's not even adding it? Why is it queued? Is it broken again? Please don't be broken again. Please don't be broken again. Oh, there we go. It added a rupee. Took a while. Not sure why it took a while, but there you go. Rupee added. Should hire you for QA. So in my last practice game, I spent like 10 minutes trying to get this fairy, so I had a fairy for the next fight. Just couldn't get that fairy with the powder. Okay, so the next fight is generally one of the hardest in the game for me. So we'll see how this goes. Do I need the flute? No, because Misery Mire is not a crystal dungeon. Oh dear. Okay, that's one puff. Close. Ow. Ow. What did I get? Sword upgrade. Thank you. That might generally... that might generally have saved me. Wow, thank you. Wait, that's his permanent upgrade? Interesting. Is it a permanent upgrade? It is a permanent upgrade! Oh, wow! I will take that. Gladly. In order to beat the game. Normally it is. But I am currently in a position where it might not be. It might not be. What is the current total? 450. If we hit $500 before I enter Ganon's tower, I will also get dependence. Why am I here? Because it might be a really quick seed. Might be. Like I said, if the medallion for Turtle Rock... What am I doing? Is Bombos, then I could literally finish the game right now. I should have used a counter, right? I could have changed my PV, despite the fact that there's crowd control happening. But yeah, just doing some item checks here. Then we'll go up the mountain and check how we're looking. But if we need to do dependence, yeah, we need the mirror, we need the flute. Well, the flute is locked behind the mirror, so... we might need another medallion. Yeah. Yep. That would get tough. But it does mean hitting 500. Come on, that rocks. Does mean hitting $500 in the next indeterminate amount of time. Oh, what did I do? I don't have a mirror. Oh, shoot. Okay, this was not smart what I just did. I'm so used to having the mirror. Alright, that's fine. Not ideal, but fine. Oh no! I walked the wrong way. I think that was a notification you might have heard. Let me turn off notifications. Why did I change the settings again? There we go. Just turn off sounds. Oh, hello. What is the worst minigame? What's the worst mini? Oh, is it a question? No, that was not a Discord notification. What app? WhatsApp. What's the worst minigame? I mean, swamp shooting game in, what's it called? In Majora's Mask is up there. Alright, so that's the flippers. What? What the? Oh! Oh my, oh. Okay, it's Ether. We cannot finish the game yet. What? Okay, this is hard. So what I need to do now is I need to use these as D-pad, and these is now my items. So, what? No. No. There we go. No, no, no. How do I throw this? Can I? Please. There we go. The tree minigame. That's not a fun one, no. No dear. That's not a fun one for sure. That's the falling minigame in Skyward Sword. This is harder than it looks. Your brain is so hardwired. This is A. Yeah, there we go. A. Oh, okay, it switched back. Okay, so we need ether. Yeah, interesting. We don't have ether yet. There's a few places where ether could be. But yeah, ether is necessary to finish the game. Yuck, yuck. Okay. Let me think. I don't... Do I have a fairy? I don't. No, no, no! I don't want the bee! I want the fairy! Give me the fairy! I'm only slightly mad. Yeah, I need a healing item, and I don't have a fairy. Okay, that's fine. We'll save and quit out of here. So what do we have left? Oh, we do have flippers now. So that unlocks a few swimming checks that we could have done before by sequence breaking, but... Alright, so Ether. We are looking for Ether. Ether. The Goron Dance apparently is pretty difficult as well, yeah. I don't know if I've done Ages or Seasons. I've played one of the two and the other one I've started but never finished. More money. Why did I do the setup for fake flippering? I don't know. Don't ask. Simon says, yeah. Yeah, I think Skull Woods is gonna be, if we don't find Ether here, Skull Woods is gonna be our next shout. Yeah, I got both of them on my virtual console, I think, and I have the code. Yeah, you don't need a link cable, but... Half magic! Lovely! Bee. I don't want more bees. Stop giving me bees. Game. Stupid bees. Ba 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 da ba 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 da ba 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 da. Okay, it's time for Skullwoods. Yeah, I have the password for one of them, but I forgot which one. Which one? I should really finish those. They're good games. Octoball Derby. Link Between Worlds. I don't remember that one. I think there's a Link Between Worlds randomizer these days, which I am somewhat keen to figure out, though at the same time the items work a bit weird in that game because Vavio and all that. Let's just do this. Yeah, if we find the mirror, then we're gonna be here a while. But the offer still stands. If you you get to 500 before I enter Ganon's tower, we'll make this a full clear. There's Ether. All right, we can finish this game now. So, if you want your effects in... Well, you can all save all your effects for Ganon's Tower and make sure we are here for a while, I guess. But, yeah. I will just check these chests here. That is unfortunate. But I guess it's not a seed without getting picked up by a Wallmaster, huh? It's not a real seed. So I don't need these chests, but while I'm here, and because we're not playing for time, I might as well. I am out of here. Why do the dungeons in this game seem so short? There's a combination of things. The dungeons are quite long. Especially the one we're gonna do next is actually quite long. I wouldn't say I'm good at the game, but I know where to go. That helps. You know, I can avoid a bunch of things that you don't need to do. It helps a lot just to know where you have to go. Second of all, the reason they're quick is normally, in a normal game, the game is sort of optimized for making dungeons longer, right? So you might have to go very deep into the dungeon to get a key, to then open up like another part of the dungeon. In the randomizer, the keys are sort of shuffled around, which means there's a good chance that the route you take through the dungeon is a lot shorter, because you get the keys sort of earlier than you're supposed to. And once you have the keys, you can sort of take more efficient routes throughout the dungeon. So, in a lot of dungeons, you can break the game because everything is randomized. Ice Palace, as an example, is sort of an exception. As in, you can't really optimize for that usually, because it doesn't do a lot with keys. Except for I can, because I use a glitch. So there's a few places where I actually use glitches to speed things up. So it's a combination of things. The randomizer sort of makes them short. I make them short because I know what I'm doing. But yeah. Now, this particular dungeon, I can't really optimize a lot. So this is pretty close to the original length if somebody knew what they're doing. The thing is, normally you don't really know why you have supposed to go. Like, if you're playing this game for the first time, you're spending much more time on sort of figuring out dead ends, figuring out where to go, and all that stuff. Yeah. So I reckon I'll take 5 to 10 minutes on this dungeon, but you know, if you don't know what you're doing, this could easily take you half an hour. But this is a game I've been practicing for like probably a year now. So I know, you know, where all the items are and all that stuff quite well. Uh-oh. Half hour is putting it lightly. I don't know. I think Turtle Rock, it depends. Like, that assumes you don't die. Of course, if you're using a guide, things will be much quicker. But yeah, no, all of that adds up, right? But I just know where I'm going. Like, for example, see that door there? If you're playing this for the first time, you're gonna go in there and figure out what's there. I know there's nothing there, right? So I just skip it. I go in here, I need to kill this guy. I know I can just fire rod, get key, move on, right? So like all these things, you know, put a thing here. Oh dear. Try not to get locked. Okay, I might actually die here. I got too cocky. There we go. Thanks for the heart. So yeah, you know, like there's a lot of optional items, like all these pots and skulls. Normally you would pick them up, figure out what's in there, all that stuff. And like when I started, I do think I got better at the game. That's for sure. Like when I started running, this oh dear, I see what happened. When I saw Yeah. Okay. Fair enough. Fair enough. The thing is, right? And I think this is why death is less expensive than one hit KO. There's 50 seconds left. Meaning I could die again in the first bit of the dungeon. Yeah, it pauses on this screen. I promise, otherwise I would have kept going right away. But you can see it actually shows on the screen below the rupees. One hit KO. I hope this doesn't extend past the 1 minute. Because that would be incredibly awkward. Oh no, I need to get through the chain trump room. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. Oh, I made that. That's a room I just always get hit in by default, so... Same with the room where I just died in, I guess, so... But yeah, no, what I was saying is that, you know, when I started playing this game on stream, that's about a year ago now, like my first few runs took well over 3 hours. And over time, I just got quicker and quicker, so, you know, execution is definitely part of it. I'm a bunny, I'm a bunny, I'm a bunny. Execution is part of it. As well. And I have been practicing this almost weekly for over a year now. So yeah, I am not bad at the game. That being said, if you see some people running this, they are miles better than I am, so, you know. Hello, can you... Thank you. So I also won't pretend I am that good at the game. I am lost. Do I go right here? Yes. Normally I would go outside, but you need a mirror to do that. Were you practicing for just the stream? No, I was practicing for this game. I have actually participated in races. No, a race, I should say. I have participated in a race before. Oh dear, I don't have any boomerangs. But yeah, no, I've been playing this game a lot, different game modes and all that. It's just a lot of fun. I did pick up the pace with my practicing, like I did practice more lately. I also practiced key sanity a lot because there was a donation goal. That if we hit a certain amount of money before this stream, we would have played key sanity instead of this mode, which would have made this game harder. Yeah, we are closing in actually. Oh dear. I do not have the cape. It's the red tunic! Look at that! Look at that! Carrot stick, Santa hat, and a red tunic. Oh, I do agree. Key sanity is a lot of fun. I think it's even more fun than this mode. Mostly because you can stop worrying about key logic. You only need to think about how many keys do I need to get to a certain point. And now you need to sort of think about which chests are worth checking and all that. It's like... Oh, sheesh. And this is why I picked up a fairy. Yep, okay, that's it. Luckily we have a fairy, so this doesn't count as a death. Alright, that's all these chests done. Should still count? No, they don't. How close are we to Ganon? This is the last dungeon. Then I need to do Ganon's Tower, which might be... which is 2 phases. There's 2 phases to Ganon's Tower. That was dumb. Which are 2 phases. The first phase is finding the key, which might be really quick, which might take really long. After that, we have the climb. That is pretty predictable. That will probably be about 5 to 10 minutes. So... we could be done in 15 minutes. Nope. Trinix is it's a good boss. It's a well-designed boss. It's also not too hard. So yeah, this is the last dungeon we need for Ganon's Tower. If we hit $500 very soon, that all goes by the wayside, and all of a sudden we are going to need to find the mirror. Honestly, the mirror might be in Ganon's Tower. That might be it. Like, the mirror might actually be in Ganon's Tower at this point. But yes. But yeah, we're now on the way to the tower. And yeah, the key might be in any... Oh! That means we're playing a game! We're playing a game where there is 22 chests. 22 places in the basement of Ganon's Tower where the big key might be. Equal chance. So pick a number. 1 to 22. And if you write, you get internet points. So yeah, put your numbers in chat. Any number between 1 and 22. You have until I go down the stairs. 11. Well, we'll see. We'll be counting. It's not 1. Desk Quake. It's not 2. It's not 3. But we will be grabbing that key. It's not 4. It's not 5. It's not 6. It's not 7. Come here, you. Ow. It's not 7. One sec. What am I doing? What am I doing? There we go. Had a bit of a brain melt there. It's not 8. It's not 10 either. It's not 11. It's not 12. It's not 13. It's also not 14. So I'm sorry, Kebab, you did not win. Then it's probably 19. There we go. It's not 15. We get some ice physics. Ice physics. Silver arrows makes this fight a lot easier. Welcome back. It's not 16. It's not 17. It's not 18. Oh no, I don't have a mirror. No, normally you would mirror out of here, but I don't have a mirror. Okay. Oh, okay, you can go up here. Then up here, maybe? Yes. Alright, that's that room done. In before big keys, just in big key chest. We already got the big key chest done. Go, get out of here, zombies. Mummies. Zombies? Wow. I think the vanilla big key chest is this the last dungeon? Yes. Unless you hit $500 very soon. There's the key. That was 19. That was 19. Yeah, well done. But the sword and the map. Okay. How do I get out of here now? That's the question. Deeply disappointed in the lack of cosmetics. Yeah, no, I know. The thing is, I need to get out of here, and normally I would mirror out. But I don't have a mirror. So, what do? What do? I mean, I could die, but that would cost me $5. I mean, that's might happen. Let's be honest, but no. Yeah, there's no cosmetics in this one, I'm afraid. Well, that's $5. Yeah. Alright, cool. So, just before I continue, I will be doing the last bit of the game now, the last section of the game. This is a climb, which means if you kill me all the way at the top, I need to start over. All the way at the bottom. This is a very long section. And the checkpoint, it's like 5 to 10 minutes without checkpoint. I have never timed it. Be nice, don't be nice, it's up to you, but basically there's this long section. Once I kill the boss of this section, that's considered a checkpoint, and then we are into the final fight. So yeah, for those who are unfamiliar with the game, use that information in any way you please. But that is really where we're at. The question is, when you finish the game, yes. Are you gonna look at it cheating? I will do so if there is popular demand. No, I'm not gonna 100% it, no. Unless somebody gives me a large enough donation to entice me to 100% it. Oy. Oh my goodness. Come on. Come on. Come on. There we go. These are the hardest rooms, in my humble opinion, so... Okay, we are not gonna be using arrows, because arrows are not working. Cannot get the timing right. Ow! That's much better. Having beamos on the... yeah, it is. Alright, so that's the second mini boss. There's one more mini boss, and then we will end. Then we will basically be at the final boss of this section. Like I said, there's no checkpoints here, so this is fine. Luckily, I do have a fairy. Oh, darn it. Does the crowd control work? It was working a while ago, earlier. If you are noticing that effects are not working again, then give me a shout and we'll restart the session to fix it. I did this room differently than usual. Yep! You haven't used anything yet. Oh dear. Okay, yep. I'm scared now. There we go. That's how the room goes. There's the mirror shield. I should probably grab that key. It feels bad leaving a key behind. Actually, I need another key. Just realized. Alright, so this is the last room before the next mini-boss. After the mini-boss, there's one more room before the boss of this dungeon. The checkpoint is as soon as I beat the boss of this dungeon. Which might take a while at this rate. Still no mirror yet. No, I have no idea where the mirror is. Oh, no, no! Alright. Got him. One rupee. Oh no, I messed that up. Okie dokie. So this is the last room before the boss of this dungeon. If I die in this room or at the boss, everything since the entrance of this dungeon we have to redo. We don't have to re-find the key, but we have to do the whole climb again. I am not scared. You're scared. If the effects are not working, then let me know. I will attempt to fix so immediately. Oh. Few more hits to go. I'm surprised. You're quite nice to me. No, not working. Okie dokie. Why is it not... Have you refreshed your page? Since last thing. Spy. So weird. Yeah, try now, I guess. Should work again. I think. Says. Your coins are back. Okay. Yeah, I guess try some effects. If you want to. I will remember where I was with this boss fight. Is it working? Well, the boss is over, but not total effects. What? Okay, now my dashboard is broken, I think. 2 total effects. It's saying effects, but... okay, I will do a full save and reset. Because something is funny. Stop session. Start session. It wasn't even it wasn't even the chickens. Actually, let me restart crowd control because I think that it's in a funny state. I am so sorry about this. Last year it worked absolutely fine. This time for some reason it's not. Perhaps it's a problem with the crowd control service. I have no idea. That could be it. Could be the service. Yeah, okay, my effects work again, so... hopefully, so do yours. Set up my screen again. I mean, I don't need the tracker anymore, let's be honest, so I just need the dashboard. There we go. Yeah, again, I deeply apologize. Would have been nice if it had worked all the way through, but it wasn't to be. This is not the way I'm supposed to go. I appreciate how all of you are sitting there waiting to use your effects during the Ganon fight. So, before I go into the Ganon fight, I realize I have not really been talking about what we are doing here. Oh, bees. I appreciate the rupee. The single rupee. So yeah, before I fall down... well, there is a Nightbot command that shows you the campaign. Well, you should donate using crowd control if you want to still affect the last bit of the game. But you can also go to the campaign as well as check our advent calendar. We're doing this as part of the advent calendar where each day of the month December up until Christmas, we are submitting some kind of entry for Advent. It shows off one of the talents, many talents of our clan. We've had articles about the World Cup or cooking or a variety of subjects. We had videos, we had streams before, we've had some really cool events. We had a pub quiz last night, we had Taboo last week. So much good stuff. All of that to, first of all, to show off like the crazy things that our community can do, but also to raise money for St. Jude. St. Jude is a charity that provides healthcare for children with childhood cancer and other serious diseases, and they do a lot of research to do prevention and care for these children, which they share freely with hospitals all around the world, as well as they make sure that parents and children who go to the hospital never receive a bill, regardless of where they're from and their background. So all in all, it's a great cause. We've so far raised $450 thanks to our very, very generous donors. Over the past few years, we've been able to raise around $1,000 for every campaign, so we're still hoping for some good donations the rest of this month. But if this sounds like something you would be willing to support, or if you want to see the entries, the links are in chat. We appreciate any contribution a lot. And yeah, that's basically it. That's what I'm doing here. That's why I am putting myself out here with crowd control, letting this game be a bit more difficult than usual. Yeah. Take my last little bit of sip of water. Make sure to hydrate. We've been here for 2 hours and 40 minutes. Alright, it's time for the Ganon fight. My guess is that the Ganon fight will not go... Well, who knows? The Ganon fight can be very quick. We have full outfit, we have silver arrows, we have gold sword, we have red tunic. So, this fight can go really quickly. But I'm sure you will make me redo this fight numerous times. I don't need the flute. What? What? Why did my emulator just crash? What did you do? What did you guys do? What did you guys try sending? Debuff armor. Oh my god. Oh, this stream is a disaster. Oh my goodness, this stream is an absolute disaster. Oh. Oh my goodness. What is this game? What is this? I have no idea. One sec. I'm just gonna do another full. I'm gonna do another full thing. I'm gonna beeline Ganon and hope it doesn't crash before then. Because for some reason, it is so unstable. I don't know if it's their servers, or if it's the seed. I just don't know. I don't know. Something is weird. Maybe the debuff... Spy? Can you please not use debuff armor? Because I think that might be the one that's broken. Because I think every time it crashed. I think every time it crashed was when you use debuff armor. So I'd say please don't use that one, because I think that might be the one that's broken. You'll debuff my sword instead. That's fine. That's fine. I think. No, you couldn't know. You couldn't know. It's their fault for not implementing this correctly. But that's my guess. I don't know if debuff sword will work. It might be that because I set the seed... No, wait, buffing sword worked. So debuff should work. Yeah, we'll find. We'll find out. Yeah, spaghetti code. Alright. Hey, you're getting more bang for your buck. You get to see me get lost again. Yeah, there go my rupees. Yeah, I think the debuff armor might be the one that's broken. It's my guess. That seemed to be sort of the common factor. To the point where last time it even crashed the entire emulator. It debuffs the code of the screen. Yeah, feel free to check an effect just before I go into the fight. Actually. Wait, where's my fairy? There's a fairy here somewhere. Oh, it's this one. Please heal, please heal. Remove rupees works? Yeah, you can all just remove all my rupees, which I don't need anymore. Well, unless I'm gonna need to buy potions. Maybe. Alright, I'm about to go in. Let me know if you want to test now. Yeah, that seems to work. Debuff sword, thanks. No! 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 No, 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 no. No. What? But, what? Where's my... Oh, that's my sword! That's the sword button, okay. Uh-oh. Yep. Oh, dear. My buttons are inverted. Okay. Well, there goes the one fairy I brought. Yee! Okay, phase 2 is the hardest one. I survived phase 2. And now we cannot really get hit anymore, because then we're screwed. What? Oh, it's this button now again. Okay, fine. What? No! No! This is... No! This is really... really bad timing. Oh, shoot. Shoot! Oh! You guys! Oh, I can't even... Oh, I even have to use the... Sure, let's just try it again. No potions. Okay, where's my sword? Oh, this is gonna end badly. Oh my goodness, this... Yeah, no, I'm gonna need potions and fairies and stuff. Okay, we'll save and continue. No, wait, save and quit. What? A is that button. No! No, 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 no! Oh, come on. I didn't want to spawn here. I didn't want to spawn here. Okay, what's the A button? It's... No. How do I... There we go. There we go. Very slowly, thanks to ice physics. Oh, okay, okay, we're back. We're back. We're back. Okay, what do we have? We have lots of bees. I don't care about bees. Let's heal. Let's get 2 blue potions. Let's get a fairy from somewhere. For which we need to release this. Okay, okay, okay. Okay, now we can do it. Now we can do. But yeah, debuff swords seem to work fine, luckily. But yeah, debuff armor, I guess, is broken. Yeah, I could disable it, but... I'm going the wrong way again. Stress. Alright, okay. We have a fairy, we have 3 potions. We should be fine. Though I do think you can rob my... There might be an effect to rob my potions. Please don't rob my potions. Alright, 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 alright. Let's try and not lose too much health before we get to Ganon. Alright, Ganon time! Is it broken again? Or are you out of points? You have to hurry, because this is not a long fight. If everything goes well. Usually I have my cape, which is a really convenient item. Oh, thank you for your $8 donation. Well, there goes my face. Oh, Cane of Burner! Thank you! Where is it? Why is it not showing up? Oh, it's gone. Okay, it didn't like the Cane of Burner, apparently. Alright, this is the last phase. It's really quick. It's less than a minute. So, if you want any effects, this is your last chance. Let me drink a potion though, otherwise I'll die. No, no! Oh darn! I missed a glitch. Oh god! No! 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 Oh come on! No! Yeah, so, if you fall down, you have to redo the entire fight. Oh, I need to do the entire fight again. Cane of Burnout would have been better. Would have given me invulnerability. Oh. Alright. Fine. Fix what? Oh, I don't know how to fix it. Oh, that was not bad. Ah no, another fire bat face. Ow! Cane of Burner is an item that I have actually. I could show you. Well, now would be an annoying time, but wait, I hit him. Oh, that's bad. Where's my potion? Where's my potion? Oh, right. Alright. No! No! Alright, got him. Wait, why does he keep spawning fire things? There we go. He is a bit glitched. He is a little bit glitchy. Oh. Oh no. Alright, one hit. 3 to go. Okay, 2 to go. One to go. Oh, I almost fell off there. Oh my goodness. I did it! But that was not easy. But yeah, the... Oh, I can't switch items anymore. It won't let me switch items anymore. But the Cane of Burner, it's a little invulnerability icon that also does damage, so... Yeah, there you go! A winner is you! Ah, that's a great text to end on. That's a great text to end on. Would have been great. If you had emptied all my arrows, I would have used Silverless Ganon strats, which would have been difficult because I didn't get the torch glitch. So it would have been very hard. Anyway, thank you so much, everyone, for tuning in there. Thanks for your donations. We raised over $100 for St. Jude, which is fantastic. Really appreciate the support of all of you. Thank you for bearing with me while crowd control broke down. I will look in a moment, Kebab. But yeah, thank you for being here, supporting me throughout the stream. So, you know, all this was not quite the same. This was not quite the smooth experience I wanted it to be, but overall I had a lot of fun. It's definitely a recurring theme now. I hope next year we'll have another crowd control, maybe with a different game. Kebab, for your sake, let me open the spoiler log. You wanted the magic mirror? The magic mirror was in Pyramid Fairy. Super Mario Bros. I don't think I'm good enough at Super Mario to be able to pull that off. But yeah, magic mirror was in Pyramid Fairy. And the cape, which is the other item I'm sort of interested in, the magic cape was in Swamp Palace, the boss item of Swamp Palace. So, you know, hey, we got really the most important items. I think we could have done this much quicker if we had wanted to, but I was having fun, and that's what really counts. So yeah, thank you again. What about a later Zelda game? Last year we did Ocarina of Time. That was a lot of fun. We might do that one again next year. Majora's Mask has crowd control as well, so that's one that's in the cards. But we'll see. I like about this. What I like about this one is I can finish an entire game in one session. Ocarina of Time is an interesting one because you can't really finish it in a single sitting. Because Ocarina of Time is like 8 hours if you do it well. That being said, maybe next year what I'll do is I set up like a marathon for Ocarina of Time, something like that. Like, we'll play like 1 hour. And if we get like at least, I don't know, like $30 of donations in that hour, we'll play another hour. And if we get another 30 donations in that hour, we'll play another hour. And then we'll see how far we can get. Something like that. Like we might unlock, and it might become a marathon stream. But hey, who knows? That sounds like it could be a really fun incentive. 2 streams. Last year we did 2 streams. And we didn't finish either. So, yes, we'll see. Make a subathon, it will never end, yeah. Majora's Mask is another option, that's another long game though. We'll see. We'll definitely see. Just every $5 adds 10 minutes into the stream. I mean, today that would have gotten us 110 divided by 5 is 22 times 10 minutes is 220 minutes. Would have given us 4 hours, so that would have been fine. That would have been fine, honestly. That would have been all good. But yeah, that's gonna be it for me. I will donate $5. You know what? I will donate $15 right now for the devs, so you can see on stream proof. And to help myself, I will put the campaign link in there again, so I can just go there quickly myself. I'll make sure I'm muted. Yeah, there you go. Alright, let's get my credit card numbers. Sort of important. Oh, the sound is definitely not going. Let me prove I'm a human. There you go. So that should show up any moment now. There we go. There we go. Oh. That was a echo. Are you a human, Cireon? I mean, I did the captcha. So, yeah. Oh, also the item we missed in Eastern Palace was a heart container. So, that I was curious about that one. Cool. So that was gonna be it. Cool. Next up, next out throughout this week. Let me actually pull up the schedule. So we'll have one final stream. I do have access to Twitter, Kebab. I just, for me, it's just, I'm not logged in right now, so it would have taken effort. Anyway, tomorrow we have the winter wind down. If you want to watch Polar Express at 3 PM game time, we'll be watching that on Discord, and then at 5 PM game time, there will be Jackbox Party Pack? Jackbox Party Pack. There we go. So that's worth looking. And then on Monday at 10 PM, we'll have an RS3 Overcooked event. And then the final stream will happen on the 22nd of December at 11 AM GMT. So if you want to see Miss Alaska play Sonic Frontiers, and I know she has some really fun incentives lined up. So, you know, you still have budget left for donating. Definitely tune in for that one, because she has some great ideas where it's basically like crowd control. So definitely look into that. Kebab, you should totally do something for Kebab Advent next year, or this year if you want. We can squeeze something in if necessary. So yeah, that will be it for me. We are almost at the end of the credits. It's almost as if I have timed this perfectly, which I have not. I'm just very lucky. You're not well. Oh, get better soon. This is not a great season to be unwell, though a lot of people are. But yeah, all good. The end is also going to be the end of the stream. That doesn't mean you can stop donating. The campaign will stay up. I hope you will. In either case, once again, thank you for tuning in. Until next time, bye-bye.